Good morning. Today is actually Thanksgiving, so happy carnivore Thanksgiving. So my name is Laura Russell. I am on my channel right now. It's called Eat to Your Health with Carnivore. Same for my Instagram, except it's Eat to Your Health with Keto/Carnivore. I couldn't get rid of the keto part, which is okay. Keto is better than standard American diet. So I went live yesterday for something that I made, and I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. So I'm going to do it again, and maybe there'll be 2 of these out there, which is fine. So yesterday I was dressed up as a nurse. Today I'm just dressed up in my shirt from Carrie's site, Healing Humanity with the Proper Human Diet. So definitely go check him out. It's called Homestead How on YouTube. Lots of links. There's a cancer petition that you can sign that I think you can get to from his site as well. So what I'm going to go over today has nothing to do with food. It has everything to do with what you put on your body, because our skin, it absorbs what we put on it. So whether it be deodorant, whether it be lotion, shampoo, body soap, whatever it is, it's going to go into you. So I'm not actually making this again. I will show you every process that I did, but I have enough for 6 months already made up, and I don't want to have a year's worth, and I've already got some that I'm giving away and stuff. So I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to go over some of the reasons that you want to be mindful of your deodorant. You're putting it right here. It's next to so many of the glands, your lymphatic system, tons of lymphatic tissue under there. That you want to avoid these toxins. So one of the main ones is, of course, the aluminum compounds, which they're thought to contribute to breast cancer. Of course, they're not going to study that to see if it does, because that's $1 billion industry. Also, dementia is something that they see, after years of use with this. It is a known neurotoxin, which is just poisonous to the brain and really all the nerves, but especially the brain because it's so close. And in Europe, it's completely banned, not allowed to even be there. So triclosan is another ingredient that is in 90% of the deodorants. It's an antibacterial agent. There again, when we as humans try to get rid of every single bacteria, I think we've kind of seen over the last 3-4 years that when you don't have bacteria in your world, your immune system is not as strong, as well as when you don't have a strong immune system, your vitamin D levels are probably also low. That's also part of what helps your immune system. Then you can catch everything. So this triclosan, that is an antibacterial agent, it is a known hormone disruptor. So what that means is, it's going to go in and it's going to block the pathways that your hormones work, but you're still going to be dumping it and the triclosan. So that can be found in your blood, urine, and if you're a lactating mother, female, it can be found in your breast milk. Another one is parabens. So those are preservatives. They're known to mimic estrogens. So even in women, that's not good, especially if you have polycystic ovarian disease. Really, just for anybody, it's not good. But for men, it can lead to a condition called gynecomastia, which is just, for layman's terms, man boobs. And just because they have more estrogen, so that is something. It also, is related to higher risk of cancer. The other ones are PPGS and PEG. Wait till you hear these. Polyethylene glycol, sounds great. Polypropylene glycol, 100% known carcinogens. They are used in the deodorants to emulsify the ingredients, to mix them together, which I'll show you mine. It doesn't have to have it. I'm not sure. I think it was probably a byproduct that they didn't want to have to pay to dump in a landfill, along with fluoride and some of the others that now they just throw in our food and water. Phthalates is another one. It is known to soften plastic, contribute to kidney, liver, lung, and reproductive issues, which we don't need. We need more good humans on the planet, not less. So I'll go over the amount of ingredients and I'll show you the stuff that I have. Most of these I already had. I did have to buy one of the ingredients, but I think I have just over $11. I figured it up, $11 in all of those ingredients. And like I said yesterday, that you don't know because it's gone, is I can probably make 20 of these containers, and this would last at least 3 months, maybe longer. So it'll just depend. So you're going to use 3 tablespoons of shea butter. This is the brand that I used. All right. Then you're going to have 2.5 teaspoons, 2 to 2.5 teaspoons of baking soda. This is aluminum free. 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder, and as you can see, I had a tragedy in when I got it shipped to me. That's what happened with the UPS, which I'm not even going to go into them. But when I put that in the front seat of my car in the box, I didn't realize that it was leaking, and so the front seat looked like a scene out of like 1988. 2 tablespoons of cocoa butter. This is the brand that I use. This is also one of the ingredients I use in my tallow lotion that I do. Then you can do 3 drops of vitamin E oil, and that is Nature's Bounty, and it's probably junkified now. That's a bottle that I bought 15 years ago. And then Peace is the scent, the essential oil that I plan on using. It's more of what I would call a female type smell. I mean, I suppose anybody could wear it, but that is one, I really like that one. That's what I put in most of my lotion. For the man scent, I use what's called Cassia, C-A-S-S-I-A. It's more of a sandalwood, outdoorsy type smell. I put that in like the beard butter that I make and the body lotion that I make from tallow for men. So I give that away. So the amount of the oils, essential oils, and you don't have to, you can make it scent free, it doesn't have to have it there, is 20 to 30 drops. So you can use a double boiler for this, which I am not. I do not have one. I am not that fancy. I'm using a saucepan. You're going to put 1 to 2 inches of water in it. And then you just get you a good old mason jar like that. You probably, if you have a pickle jar, if you're not somebody that cans or has these, you could take a pickle jar, just make sure you've really cleaned it out well so you don't get that smell. And you could put that down in the water. You want the water to be cold when you first do this. You want to not have it on the heat yet. So the first things that you will do is you'll place both of those butters, the cocoa butter and the shea butter, into the jar. You'll let it on very low, maybe a slight simmer, but you do not want this to get too hot. You'll do that, and what I do is I stir mine with the handle of a spatula. I don't use any metal inside these jars because I do not want to scar or cause any little fine cracks in there, because I do can and cold pack, you know, a ton of stuff, and I want them all to process and not shatter inside my cooking devices. So you'll put those in there, then you'll put it on the heat, low heat, bring it to a slow simmer. Once it's melted, then what I did yesterday is I brought it out. I had my other ingredients already measured out into 1 cup bowls. You will put in both your baking soda, your arrowroot powder. You literally mix it up. It'll be, you know, kind of a cream color. You'll mix that up. As soon as you're done mixing it, you'll add your vitamin E oil, mix that together real well, and then you'll put your 20 or 30 drops of your essential oils in. Mix that in. Immediately, you'll pour that into your jars. Okay, so see? And you literally can, you know, just take this, and yes, you have to touch your underarms, but it's okay. But you just do that, and you can place that in your armpits, but that's what it looks like. But anyway, once you've poured that into 2 bottles, it makes about 4 ounces, this recipe. You'll put it in the fridge if you want. You don't have to. My house is really cold, so I can leave mine out. Yesterday, I did put it in there for just about 30 minutes to help it start to set up. Once that's done, like I said, my house can get up to 78, 80 degrees in the summer pretty easy, and it still stays solid like this. And I suppose if you had an old deodorant container, you could probably put it in there if you prefer to do that, but it's not that hard. It's your body. So I think that is, gosh, that smells really good. I think that was it for right now. So December 5th, I just wanted to mention at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be doing a live with the carnivore hunters on YouTube. And it's just going to be going over different hunting stories. They just are doing a series where they're talking with people about different hunting stories. And I've been hunting since 1977, so I have a lot of stories. Some are really, really good and cool, and some are like, holy crap. So definitely watch that and subscribe to their channel. They have good content. The other thing is I'm going to go live with Robin, and I'm going to do that December, let me look, I just want to make sure. Okay, that is December 16th, and I believe that is around 5 Central Standard Time or 6, I'm not positive, but I'm going to go live with her, and her name of her channel is Carnivorous Grandma. So, and then of course every Monday we do Meaty Mondays with the Ferocious Felines, and that's with G, Robin, Rebecca, and Rhonda. Rhonda is Carnivore Leo. Rebecca is Carnivore Family. She has a family of 10, including herself. G is G Brown, Hanging with the Browns. So those are all people I would definitely go follow if you're wanting or getting interested in fixing your health, getting off of big pharma, not having to go see the doctor. I go see the doctor once a year because I have to for my insurance, and that's it. And the last 2 times we've spent my hour talking about why her health is so bad and why mine and my labs are so good. So, okay, I think that is it for today. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and as I always say, meet, heat, eat, and repeat.